Good morning. Today is a potentially very special day because, as you know, I'm a smug, snooty, superior vegan, and my favorite Indian food of all time is chana masala. But that's only the lie that I tell people. Really, it's butter chicken. Look, it's Silent... No, Jay. It's Jay from Silent Bob. Jay and Silent Bob. I'm not on super wide mode right now, so maybe you didn't see. But you would have seen him, I think. My favorite Indian food. And India is the oldest culture in the world. It's pretty logical that they'd have the best food of anyone. Forgot my damn bike key, I think. Oh, I think I double forgot it. Forgot to bring my bike key, but I also forgot to take my bike key out of my pocket after yesterday's bike ride. Butter chicken is basically a non-vegan dish. It's basically like butter, butter, it's like a sauce. And so to get vegan butter chicken is rather impossible. I didn't know if this truck was going to suddenly cut me off. So as a substitute, what I've started to get, and I went to the restaurant to really get a good substitute, is chana masala. And I've learned all about shopping for chana masala. For example, if you get chana masala at the grocery store, there's a package called chana masala. It's pre-made, but that's not actually good. The one you want to get is called Punjabi choli. And how did we figure that out? Well, because it looks like chana masala, and as it turns out, it tastes like chana masala. It is chana masala, but it's just basically a higher quality. It just tastes more like a restaurant. Oh shit, there's no cars out. Is it one of those damn holidays today? It is Sunday. I'm gonna take the long way. So I got my e-bike basket. My milk crate on the back of my e-bike. This is not the route I normally take, so I'll probably have less gangstalkers to document, but I'm not really trying to prove it. I saw a video yesterday of... Hold on, I don't mean to be attention deficit disorder. Let me finish the previous point. Chana masala. So the best chana masala is called Punjabi cholis from the grocery store. And today at the grocery store, I found fucking butter chicken that's vegan in a jar on the Walmart website, as well as frozen naan bread that's vegan. The naan bread is not such a big deal. I can make my own. But the butter chicken, I've never had vegan butter chicken ever since I went vegan. And that was like 10 years ago or more. It was a long time ago. And so butter chicken is actually the thing that I love most. It's actually my favorite. It's possibly my favorite food. And I'm going to get some butter chicken. I also need to get some juice and some falafels. So this is probably going to go bad. I did check. I think they said they had it in stock. Or it's available for pickup at the local Walmart, which means it's in stock. But I have a feeling, first of all, I'm not going to be able to find it. Second of all, what if they have it in stock, but only nominally? Like they mean, yeah, we carry it at this store, but we're actually out of stock right now. Because this would be the type of thing that would go out of stock right away. Like the Punjabi choli, for example, they sell out of that instantly. Like if you find Punjabi choli at Walmart, and they have all these other kinds, rice, well no, they don't have rice biryani, but they have a whole bunch of other kinds in the same packages as the Punjabi choli. But they're never sold out of that. They always just sell out of the Punjabi chole. And you would think, why wouldn't they just buy more of the Punjabi chole? Clearly, you know, like when I find that they have it in stock, I bulk buy it. Even though I'm poor, even though I'm not going to be able to eat that much. Actually, yeah, I will, because it's that good. You can never have too many packs. It's like $2.99 for a pack. I don't know how many milliliters it is, because this jar, Punjabi choli's, I don't know. I was going to say it's $2.99. I just remembered I already told you that. The jar of vegan butter chicken by a brand called KCI, and they know I'm going to get this right now. That is like, I think 389 milliliters, and it's $5. So I'd likely buy 2 bottles of it. Hopefully I can get some naan bread. And then, so that's plan A. I have a feeling that might fail. I'm very excited. I went to sleep excited that I'm gonna be waking up and getting some of this butter chicken. Oh, what am I gonna use for the chicken? They have vegan chicken here, which is pretty good. But then they also have tofu, like super hard tofu, which is the best if you wanna imitate meat. So the choice is kind of, tofu's a lot cheaper and it's almost as good. And yeah, so, and you get more, you know, that kind of goes with saying with it's a lot cheaper. Tofu is friggin', you know, I have no complaints about tofu. And the other thing about the chicken is breaded, which I don't like. Okay, let's see. Woohoo! I remembered my lock key. Or I double forgot it, however you want to look at it. I'm going to double lock my bike. I feel like it's not really needed, but whatever. This is kind of difficult. Maybe I can do it this way. Oh, there we go. You know what? I'm just gonna single lock it. I live on the edge. They could steal the front tire if they wanted. I don't think anyone's gonna do that. I've never had a problem with bike thieves, except for with the gangstalkers. And they stole my bike because I harassed them. So option 2 is falafels, lettuce, Italian dressing, and then I have to borrow my mom's pita breads, which I've been searching for good pita breads for a long time, like at the pita pit. I've tried to make my own as well, which was nearly impossible. The thing that's better about the pita pit pitas is they never break. So if you make your own, you have to add what's called gluten flour, which is like 80, 90, 95% protein, and it makes the kind of elasticy texture. Oh, would you look at that? Veggie nuggets. So I am looking for falafels, even though my first choice is going to be, what's it called? That Indian food. That's what I should really search for. If they have that, I'm gonna go fucking bananas. This is a big deal for me. And so my mom went to the market and she got these, it's apparently in the spices and sauces aisle. Gluten-free, canned. It might be down here. She went to the market and got pitas and hummus. And the pitas she got are the exact texture as the pita pit. And I don't really go to the pita pit anymore because they always make it shitty. Except for, there is one. There's another pita pit. The last one that I went to on the regular, there was this girl who worked there. And on the way here to Walmart, I thought I saw her. And then when I got to the Walmart, she was here. And I thought, okay, they used a doppelganger and then they sent her here to Gangstalk. And the previous time I was at that location, another girl who worked there, she's like, okay, your total is $8 billion. Something ridiculous. And I was like, what? And I was like, how much is the Coke? How much is a can of Coke? Butter chicken. She's like, it's like $3.15. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna get that. I assumed it was not actually that much. And she was just overcharging me as a form of gang stalking. Hold on, I have to change the song. My favorite song was playing, but it was just too intense. This woman named Madeline Keys. I told her I love her. She's like, thank you so much, C-Bubs. She does a cover of the song Paradise Circus. I was really messed up mentally when I messaged her. I was like, this is the only song by you I'm ever going to watch because this says everything. I love you. She's like, thank you, C-Bubs. She sends me a heart. I thought I just touched the hand of God. Okay, so basically, do they have this? Do they have it and I just don't see it? Is that what's going on? You know that's a real thing. Sweet. I mean, where would they have... Would it be in a different section? KCI? I mean, wouldn't it be with the other butter chicken? I knew this was going to happen. The other thing is I could ask someone. Pantries, sauces, spices. Fuck. And so the thing is, my mom only has 3 of these pitas left. And so if I make falafels, then I'm going to be using like 2 of her pitas, and that's too much. And so there's not even going to be enough food for the day if I get falafels. And maybe they won't even have them. And then I have to get the lettuce and the sauce, and that's going to be, that's just all expenses for kind of bulk buying. I knew something was going to happen like this. The other possibility is maybe because it's vegan, it's not in this same spot. I mean, wouldn't it be an international aisle? There have been times where I've looked at the video. I've been looking for a product, and then I look at the videos thinking maybe I'll see it in the video, even though I didn't see it in real life. And then I see it in the video. Butter chicken. I'm not seeing it. Totally not seeing it over here. Although they do have Subway sauce. That's pretty cool. Roasted. None of these will even be vegan. If they had their original secret sub sauce, that would be perhaps worth considering. Okay, so my next bet is fucking, damn it. This fucking sucks. I could check the international aisle. Butter chicken. I could go to where the Indian food is. Just check out Punjabi chole. So you can see, as I was talking about earlier, all these are the Indian foods. But do they have Punjabi chole? Nope. Yeah, they do have biryani. Biryani is good. Could be worth getting. Sometimes to get the Punjabi chole, you have to reach to the back. This fucking zanks me. Fucking zanked right now. Fucking zanked and cranked. Dude, I'm fucking zanked and cranked over here. Yeah, that's too good to be true. Oh yeah, we have vegan butter chicken. Yeah, sure. I've been dreaming of that for years. Okay, so option 2. If they don't have option 2, then I'm really in trouble. Yeah, look at that. They don't have option 2 either. My God. Oh, what should I just get? Macaroni? Should I get macaroni? You know I'd be disappointed with that. But macaroni is good, I have to tell you. Yeah, okay, let's go look for macaroni. They don't even have falafels. Fucking hell. Maybe I'll go check at the other refrigerated vegan section to just verify that they... I wasn't really looking for falafels back then. I was more so thinking go for plan A. I one time got a plan B for a girl. I was in Chicago, and they were like, okay, we have to call her just in case you raped her and she's like being held hostage for you. And I was kind of offended by that. And so I started playing really stupid, and I was like, okay, so if I take this, that means she's not going to get pregnant, right? Like, it's just one, I don't have to take it like the pill. And I did it totally straight-faced, and the pharmacist, she's like, no, it's the girl who has to take the pill. And there was another time I called the library, and I pretended like I had Down syndrome. And I wanted to get into tree planting, so I was asking her a genuine question about books on tree planting. And she was very helpful. I was like, I don't think I can really do an impression anymore. But I mean, I really played into it, and you could tell she loved me. She had that sort of like, I'm really gonna help you here. Probably a gangstalker here. Looks like one of those dope-ass fucking retards. Hey, I'm just walking around. You can see the look on their face. Hey, it's inconspicuous me, wearing my AirPod Pro headphones, just like the ones that got stolen out of your room, that we frequently wear near you now. Okay. A gangstalker followed me on Quora. They were like commenting on some pictures I posted from yesterday's bike ride. How they walked in front of me, made me divert my route. And they're like, these people are walking in front of you. Is there any connection that your name, Z-Bubs, is the same as what people smoke meth out of. So I guess Z-Bubs is code for a meth pipe. And then he said, get help, brother. It's always a sign, it's a bad sign when someone calls you bro. Because what they really mean is, we have the same father, and I'm the one with the true connection to father. In fact, I should be father. I'm from the promised land. Now, normally the butter I get is red, but whatever. This seems good enough. I'm from the promised land. Really, it's me who you should be listening to. Really, I'm God. That's really what it means. When people are like, my land is the holy land, really they mean it's because I'm on this land. Oh yeah, we gotta get juice. And chippies. Yeah, today will be okay. We have chips, we have macaroni, we have butter to make the macaroni very creamy. We could get some chicken to make the buttery, to make the macaroni chickeny. That could be good. Probably a Gangstalker here. I was saying on Quora how everything you do registers in your unconscious mind. And so when you spy on people and you hurt them, you're registering yourself in your unconscious mind as the destroyer of the weak and defenseless. And you project it onto other people and rationalize it so it doesn't make you feel bad. But it comes out indirectly as some weird, ambiguous sense of failure in everything you do. That's the look of a Gangstalker, an ambiguous sense of failure. Oh yeah, juice. Turns out I'm the failure over here, forgetting my damn juice. Although, I do think that they don't even have juice here. Like, not in the concentrated forms. Probably Gangstalkers there. Kind of an artificial laugh. And in the video I was just watching by Controlling the Narrative, he said that a frequent thing that they do is drop their keys. And I was like, oh, I never heard that. And that was kind of what I was talking about at the start of the video. I was thinking of him at least. That, should I get a pop? He makes very educational videos. He makes like compilation videos. He wears spy glasses. And I think I have juice left. I don't know. I hope I do. I think I do. It should be good. I can borrow some of my mom's bubbly if I run out. So my style is a bit different in that I don't really do that. I don't make compilation videos to show an unaware audience what's happening. I make videos mainly for people who already know. And I think there's benefits to both. Like, on one hand, it's kind of unnatural. And I have made the compilation videos before. And I've actually gotten a lot of positive feedback for that. And I kind of was not surprised because I was very articulate. I just cut out the parts of the videos where they're Gangstalkers. I didn't really treat it as a vlog. I just treated it as a documentary. So it was like I did all this hard work. And doing it the way I do, just naturally though, just filming the random sample of my life, I think it shows gangstalking in a superior method in a certain way because it's more realistic. I mean, it's just as realistic in a sense either way, but it's more realistic in that it shows what it's like in real time more instead of just capturing the moments. And it also shows that I don't need to make a compilation video too. That's the other thing. It shows that 24/7, 365 no matter where, no matter when. All I have to do is turn on the camera, and within a few minutes, there's gonna be some bullshit. Okay. $25 exactly. It did kind of concern me that someone who's a gang stalker was following me on Quora, because I actually really appreciate when people view my content. I don't just appreciate when people like it, but when people view it, it also really does something for me. And to think that it's gang stalkers viewing it, I'm not sure it really does anything. I mean, would you be flattered if a gang stalker watched your content? Would you say to yourself that secretly they appreciate it? Okay, something really bad just happened. I put my key in my bag, and then I pulled some stuff out of my bag, and for all I know, my key flew out of my bag. That sucks. Woohoo, my key's here. It's fucking really hot. Crazy hot out. It was 3 degrees on Google, and now it's like 3 million. Okay, let's see what this woman is, thought my chip bag fell out. Well, the way I threatened the gangstalkers was I said I wanted to rape them and kill them. And then I brought them a scarf and left it on their basketball net. And that's one of the reasons why they dribble basketballs around me. One of the sensitizations. And then another one, I went over to their house and tipped over their basketball net. That could be why they do it as well. Probably a gang stalker there. Sometimes it's kind of odd to wave to people when you think they might be a gang stalker. Richard is still doing better, it seems. He ran out of painkillers and he still seems okay. He has had a shot of antibiotics that lasts for 2 weeks. My mom was like, "Do you trust the vet more now?" And I was like, I don't know. I mean, everything the vets did, I was already wanting to do that. The vet gave him antibiotics and painkillers, and that's what I was wanting to do already. I could have done that over the counter if it was allowed. And the vet still didn't know what was going on. It was helpful to get a blood test, though. It revealed some things that it's not. They could rule some things out. It's not an electrolyte deficiency. All they could say is, we don't know, it might be cancer. Or did he get poisoned? Did he get into there's certain things that cats aren't supposed to have. Did he have that? And so the vet said, come get some more painkillers. And we were like, yeah, okay. And we just didn't go. And that was on Friday. The vet said to get them just in case he needs them over the weekend. But he was feeling a lot better. And his last painkiller, it seemed like it wasn't even there because it's in a syringe. It's like 1 milliliter of liquid that you inject in his mouth. And like imagine how small the injection, you have to push the end of the syringe. Imagine how small of a distance you would have to push it to inject 1 milliliter of liquid. It's so small, it feels like the syringe is empty. It looks like the syringe is empty. And there was liquid in the bag of syringes. He had to get one every 12 hours. So it appeared that one of the syringes was leaking. And I think that was the most recent dose. His last dose, I think he didn't really get anything. And he seemed to be okay. Because I know that if you're in pain, you won't eat. I mean, I've been sick before. I think I was poisoned last month. I was sick for a good month, really. But there was a couple weeks. There was about a week where I had to take pain meds every single day or else I couldn't sleep and I couldn't eat. And as soon as I took the meds, I thought, oh my God, I'm better. This is just fucking amazing. I've been suffering a lot, so much. Now up here, you'll see, I don't know if you could see it, but there's a car pulled over to the right, parked next to the cemetery. I think that was the same, yeah, it's the same kind of car as ours, I think. Could be a Toyota Matrix, but kind of looked like a Mazda 3 hatchback, which is what we have. And he's parked in the bike lane, and there was a recent time where they've had the same kind of car as us, the same color of car as us, parked in the bike lane, which to me means a threat of some kind of vehicle sabotage or something to that effect. Maybe I should go down there and see what kind of car that was. See if I can find that car. I shouldn't be doing this. It really doesn't matter. But if they pulled into this parking lot, because when I went on my bike ride recently, my walk, I went for a late night walk, they had a car stop right here that was also a Mazda 3 hatchback. My fucking e-bike is awesome. How foolish was I to expect that I'd actually get the butter chicken? Then I went on Facebook, the local Facebook group, and I was like, hey everyone, I'm being gang stalked by these people. Here's the proof, like here's the name, like here's the YouTube channel of this person stalking me. I threatened to, rape and kill them, but that's just because they're human trafficking me. And everyone basically just ignored that part and was nice to me, except for one gang stalker who was like, that's absurd, you're insane. I used to be babysat in the house that you live at before you moved there. And this is a good neighborhood. This isn't a bad neighborhood where things like what you're describing happen. She was clearly a gang stalker. Richard today, come here now. Come on, Richard. Okay, fuck you. No, you're lying to me, Richard. I don't have the body type anymore to be unscrupulously bending over.